Hello there. Right. This is a really important part of the programme and the process that you're on, because today we're going to do something that's quite different from a lot of the things that you've been doing on a day-to-day basis. We're going to come back away from the things that we do all the time and just go back and revisit our why and what's important. Okay. Now, I'm going to ask you a quick question here, but it's an important question, and I want you to make a little bit of time at some point today or over the next couple of days to really give this some thought, because I promise you, if you do that, it's going to make a big difference, and it's going to be something that we can use together to help you get through the times that are tough through the process, because they're going to be difficult weeks. That happens to everybody. That's going to be a factor in your life forever, but we want to find some strategies and some tools that we can use to navigate the tough times, and this is what today's session is all about. Okay, so first question, I want you to think back and remember the trigger that got you to take this step to join this program in the first place. Okay, so I'll just give you some ideas. Things that are quite common as a trigger are people just suddenly recognizing that they're not taking care of themselves. There might be something that you saw that I posted that really resonated, or something that you'd been thinking about yourself for a while. Some people see photos of themselves that they don't like, or that awareness that they're steadily gaining weight and worried about what that's going to mean 1, 2, 5 years down the line. Other people again recognise that they see people in their lives who they're close to with health problems and get a sense that they're going in that direction themselves unless they make some changes. Maybe it was something like, you realised that you weren't as fit and strong as you used to be or you wanted to be. And it could have been something else, and it really doesn't matter what. This is your story and it's about what's personal to you. So this is why it's important just to take some time and figure out what that trigger was. Maybe there was one, maybe there was two, but usually it's just a small thing or one thing that really was quite powerful and powerful enough to make you act. And you created a big action. You parted with money. That's a big deal. You've made a commitment to do something, to step out of your comfort zone and be part of a program. So there you can forget what a big step that actually is, and you've done that. So what was it that really was the thing that pushed you to do that, or pulled you, whichever way you think about it. So that's something that you're going to do, okay? So we'll come back to that in a little bit. But one of the reasons I just want to talk about now why this is so important, okay? Because we want to be taking a step back from the day to day, all right? Because one of the things that we tend to get very focused on in this plan, and any plan like this, which is a necessity, is thinking about food. We have to plan food. We eat food. We talk about food. We think about the calories. We think about, should we eat this? Shouldn't we eat this? Is it good? Is it bad? Am I losing, gaining, maintaining weight? There's a whole lot of stuff that goes on around food, okay? Now, we have to accept that that's part of the structure of our lives. We have to organise ourselves around food, okay? But we have to stop our attention going to that all of the time, because if you don't sort of put the brakes on that a little bit, everything becomes about what you can and can't eat. And that usually, quite inevitably, means you eventually start to focus on what you can't eat, what you're missing out on, what your friends are having but you're not, what the kids are having, the chocolate bar that everyone's having that you're not. And you start to then drift into this battle where you really start to want the things that you're trying to give up, and it becomes a willpower battle, which you're never going to win, okay? And we start to get over-focused on that, which misses the point, because the point is that there's a bigger thing that's driving you to make these changes, and we have to make sure that we have a way of remembering that and reconnecting with that on a very regular basis, because we forget that very quickly, okay? Especially if our lives are busy, we've got other distractions, other responsibilities. So we just think about what meals we should be doing, and we don't always remember that there's something bigger that's driving us here. So this is why, for this exercise, you need to go deeper. You need to go back to that original trigger and ask yourself, why is this so important to me? okay? Because it's more than what the scales are saying. It's more than not feeling strong. There's something bigger than that, and you have to go back and find out what that is, okay? Now, I'm going to give you just some examples, some things that I know are common from the people I've coached in the past. It might be, you want to get in the best shape of your life for a special birthday. Prove to yourself that you're strong, you're confident, you're at the peak of your life. That could be the thing that's driving you now. Or it could be because you know that this is something that's going to give you more mental strength as well as physical strength. And you're going to feel stronger, more confident, more energetic, and it's going to be a really valuable, vital tool to actually help you get to the next stage of your career or do something else in your life that's important to you, that is progression from where you are now. It could be more to do with setting an example to friends, children, grandchildren. It might be about making you sort of feel really strong, so you're either a great model but can better take care of the people that you love. It could be about improving self-confidence, self-esteem, or it could be about just being back in control of your life because you're fed up with the fact that, you're just dancing to someone else's tune and you're sort of being pulled in so many different directions that you're losing a sense of who you are and you're not doing anything for yourself anymore. So, there's no good, better than reason. It's about what's true to you and what's really meaningful. And, don't compare yourself to other people when you think about what that reason is, because whatever is important to you is important, and you have to own that and be proud of that. Don't feel like that your reason isn't as good or as worthwhile as someone else's. That's nonsense, okay? Own your reason, own your motivator, own your drive, and be proud of it. But you've also got to nurture it as well, so we don't forget about it. Because when we tap into that is something then that we can use then to help you get past the challenges, okay? No program, no one's sort of journey to sort of get a better quality diet and do exercise, get fitter, stronger, lose weight. It never runs smoothly. We never have perfect weeks that we're in control of, or we might have one or two, but very quickly we realise that they're the minority of the weeks. And this is what having that purpose and that why enables you to do. It enables you to just push through the difficult weeks, okay? Or if you're fully derailed by a tough week, it's what you use then to get back, okay? And that's really important. And because this is a coaching program, you're not just doing this on your own. I'm here to help you and support you with this. So one of the things that I'm going to invite you to do is to share this with me. Share what your original trigger was, i.e. what was the deciding factor, what was the thing that made you do this, and then go deeper. Share with me what it is that is really important to you now. And the reason that this is important to share it with me is because it's going to mean I can help you, okay? You have to have a level of, self-accountability. You're the person responsible, or the only person who can do the work in between our calls to plan your meals, plan your workouts, do the things that you want to do. But then there'll be days where it's just too hard to do it on your own. And because we'll have shared this drive of these important things, this is where I then can help you, and we can work together as a team to pull you through the tough times, to get you back on track, and I can help you get back in touch with that why and reset yourself, reframe things, and then allow you to then move forward. So that's what this is about. It's going deeper, sharing that and bringing this into the coaching program so that I can help you and we can work together more effectively as a team, because that's what makes this so much more effective, okay? So there'll be a link separately to this video that will take you to a little form that you use. You can have that brainstorming, you can put that information down, and then you can share that with me, and then we can use that as part of the coaching. And it goes without saying, that information is always confidential. It's just between you and I, and it's purely so that I can help you through the times where you'll be challenged. All right then, thank you very much for watching this. I look forward to hearing and seeing the results of your forms and having a chat with you in the very near future. All right, take care.